Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Season is underway, first week under our belts. So if you're in the position I was, didn't have a great first week, it's only the first week. We can turn it around easily. So don't get your heads held down too low and bounce back this week.
All right, apparently my mic didn't work, so Speed is just talking to himself. So that's what happens when you switch the stream setup up a little bit. So apologies for that, but I was trying to say welcome back everyone for Players of the Week, first time in season 7. Um, it's good to be back. We haven't had these in a little bit, and yeah, we're excited to get through them. So we're gonna go pretty quickly through these as we've got a few to get through before our match tonight. So why don't we get things underway and start things off in the Titan League? Um, and Speed, why don't you tell us briefly about what you saw in the Titan League and what you know about the players that are competing for this award?
Titan League, obviously the best of the best that Nemesis here has to offer. So, we saw I saw some crazy clips from the first week, double taps, flip resets, everything looked amazing. But ultimately, there was one player that really did kind of stick out, stat wise, game win percentage wise, and everything included with that. Um, but it was a close race. There was a couple of close contenders there. So, um, you know, week one player of the week for Titan did end up sticking out to one person, and that did go to Duckworth from Nebula. Um, and 75% game win percentage, 453 score per game. It just kind of really stuck out to us here. So he's going to take it home.
Definitely huge congratulations to Duckworth, one of the new players. I believe he's a 2K as well, so definitely someone to watch out for. There've been a lot of 2K rivalries up in Titan League. A lot of Player of the Week awards usually go to those guys because they just perform so well. So congratulations to him. And let's move right along now to the Rival League, where we had another very close race here. In this one, in Rival, it came down to, for us, it came down to a pair of teammates who were both on Hydra. It came down between Mayo and Tashega and narrowly edging this one out. I think this might be the closest margin I've ever seen, but narrowly edging it out is Tashega taking home the award.
Yeah, I'm looking at these stats, Rockerman, and they're almost identical
Yeah.
across the board. And the one difference that sticks out is you flip flop their saves and their assists, and it's a 0.33 difference. That's that's the difference right there. There's a 0.33 difference that Tashega beat out Mayo with.
Yeah, that was an
If you want
insane
to talk about
race.
it close, and their teammates, like how does that how does that happen? Like, of course they went 2-0 this week. Like, and they swept both series. Like, they had to have with those stats like that coming from teammates.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, just a huge performance from them. Tashega, he's taken home the award. So, huge congratulations to him. And yeah, it was so close. It's so hard to tell for some of these races. We go into a lot of depth when looking at these players of the week, and Tashega narrows the margins. Being no Mayo there, so congratulations to him. Let's move right along to Challenger League. A lot of great contenders here in the running for Challenger League. I saw a couple of my teammates actually, Mirley and Jaegers, very close to this race. Shout out to Ethan, Mr. Climax, who is up here. Milk, Renix, Snipe, a lot of great people. I see Owenator and Q from Papayas on there. A lot of great contenders. Also Isaac is there. But the winner of the week, or the winner of the player of the week, is going to go to Cool Kyle RL, who I will say Flame had a great week last week. Speed 2-0. We just played them right before this stream, and the man is crazy. Flame is a really good team. We ended up taking them down in 5, but they are a team to be contended with, and I think maybe Cool Kyle taking a little bit to heart when I said they're the play-in team in my news prediction, that they were my confirmed play-in team, and they're definitely, now that I've seen them play, I think they're definitely a playoff team. Definitely someone to watch out for. But congratulations to him on that one, and we'll move right along now to the Prospect League. Now, Speed, what can you tell us about this one?
Prospect the first week, honestly, there was some surprising results. Player wise, though, I'm not surprised to see, players up here. You got Josh or Soda now. I don't know Soda. I don't know what he changed his name to. Soda something. Puggle's up there. 5/3 stupid. Slays is up there. King Muff is up there. Davi, you got a lot of players that are drop down Charlie players, but you also have a lot of new players as well, and returning prospect players from last season. But ultimately, what who came home with this one was King Muff, going 6-0 in games last week, giving the Wyverns two sweeps. Just player like that with high stats like he did, averaging 443 points a game, and a goal and a half a game. Going 6-0, you kind of can't beat that.
Yeah, really, it's hard to beat 6-0 on the week, and put a good performance and beat some good teams as well. So congratulations to King Muff. And let's get right on to the last one. Last but not least, we have the Novice League, which we'll be seeing coming up next year. A huge week for novices. There's a lot of contenders. Taking a look at some of the contenders here. We have MB Outcast, DBN, Paranoid Monk, I Dug Your Grave, Jeff Masters, Chunk Light, Mr. Silent, Flight Knight on there, Mr. Marino. A lot of great players, some new players, some old players, making their way onto this one. But could only give it out to one person. And again, this was another close race here with how this one went. But uh, the player of the week for the Novice League is going to go to Jeff Masters from the Welfs, and that's the third Player of the Week award in the first week there for the Dragon Energy org. And they really popped off this week's speed along with Jeff Masters. I mean, the whole org there putting in some work and putting the league on notice.
They really are, and I was kind of surprised to see that because one of my players you mentioned, MB Outcast there,
Yeah,
I saw him score three 4-goal games
yeah,
and popped off with 22 goals in two series, but having to go to two game nines and not quite pulling out the win percentage. Taking a look at Jeff's stats here and seeing what his were and going a perfect 6-0 on the week. I can't be sad that he didn't get it after looking at what Jeff Masters did here in that first week and that whole org. They definitely earned after week one being power rank one as an org.
yeah, definitely so. Huge performance and big congratulations to everyone taking one Player of the Week award for week number one. It was a crazy week one. Hopefully, we can keep things rolling here tonight as we're trying to push for that Twitch partner. I hope you guys can join us for the ride. We got some more action coming your way. Quick shout out to Scraps, who is resubscribing here for 2 months. And also, I showed myself out last time, but just popped up finally 25 months for me there. It's been a long time we've been affiliated. Hopefully we can, it's been about 25 months we're affiliated. Who knows how long it'll be until we get partnered. We're grinding for it. Got to keep the viewer count up there and keep things going. But we got a match to get into here. So we are going to get right into the action. We're going to send it to the booth where Magic Pepperoni and Jaeger